took hundreds of thousands of years for the world population to hit 1 billion. In comparison, it took only 123 more years to reach 2 billion, and merely 33 years to hit 3 billion. Currently, the world population increases by 1 billion people every 13 years. Every second, an average of 4.2 people are born and 1.8 people die. That's a net gain of 2.4 people per second. Today, the population totals almost 7 billion. By 2025, it is estimated to reach 8 billion. By 2050, there will be 2.5 billion more people on Earth than there are today. That's an increase equal to the entire world population in 1950.
But it's basically just the application of water to plants in agriculture for the most part. Well, there's a few places where you use it. One would be in a dryland area or a dry season. For the most part, it's to grow crop in places where you don't have enough water. It can be used also, especially in places like Minnesota, to supplement rain to increase the yield of a crop where you would normally get something reduced if water was limiting during the season. One is it's a big user of water. So if you're in a place where there's water scarcity, like western United States, they're competing with other uses, human consumption, urban uses, those types of things. So it is a very large consumer of water in those environments. Conserving water, and you can do that in several ways. One is something called drip irrigation, where the water is metered out and basically, just as it sounds, in drips or very low volumes as the plant needs it.
I found God on the corner of First.
These circle irrigation systems to move from overhead sprays, high pressure sprays, to low pressure drops, so that you're not getting as much evaporative loss. You're not dispersing it into the air for evaporative loss, and more low pressure and larger drops, so it reaches the soil. That tends to reduce it somewhat.
All my days spent by telephone.
It means you have one point where the pump is, or at least the pipe source is, and that goes up to a traveling arm that moves around in a circle. So that applies for that whole pattern. That can be 600 acres in one travel of the boom. That's the irrigation boom.
Surrounded, why'd you have to wait? Where were you
But there's only so much fresh water on Earth. By 2025, it's estimated that more than 1 in 3 people will be affected by water shortages. In more than 1 out of every 2 developing countries, the population has been growing faster than the food supplies. To feed the projected population in 2025, we will have to double food production over current levels. Even if we are able to double our food production, it won't come without a cost.
The person that